Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, The Spiritual Justice Gym. I'm Goddess Quita, or you can call me Quita. Either one would do. I answer to both. I was heavily attacked yesterday, and I was heavily attacked today. Um, through spiritual warfare, I was attacked both days. I'm mostly attacked all the time, but these attacks were different. Azazel was a demon that was conjured up into someone to try to make them more powerful than me in the spiritual realm. They try to they like to attack when the woman's most vulnerable time of the month, and we all know that every woman of childbearing age have to have one, and this is the time they like to attack. Half of the time I don't say anything. I notice a pattern. I've been noticed it years ago. And they're still using this tactic thinking it's gonna work. And they were mad because usually it does work and now it's not working anymore. Um yeah. They keep trying to block my third eye. For some reason they don't want me to see what they're doing, but it's like the more they try to block it, they get to block it, but the more they try to block it, is the more information when I do get messages, it's the more information that I do receive, and more vividly. All day I was trying to get into my task and work on my projects and things like that, but I wasn't able to. I was sneak attacked by whoever. I don't think it was the same person, but I think they're taking turns. Yesterday it was a person, one person with a demon in them. Today it was a coven. How I know is I saw them. They had on robes. They was in a mountain, and they was in the UK. They was not here in America. It's the Steve Noble bloodline. These people, you have to understand, the masses don't know, but these people know who they are. They know why slavery. They know everything that they did. They plan on keeping um, us enslaved. They plan on not freeing us. And you would think, oh, nobody's enslaved these days, but we are. By what we watch, we're projecting on what to wear, different things like that. It's just subtle. It's done in subtle ways. So you wouldn't necessarily pick up on it unless you're very spiritually sensitive. Is hence people who are Christ minded will pick up on these things, and who have discernment, who have experience. Like, you can pick up on these different things. So um the people who are doing this is not all white people, it's not all black people, it's not about race, but they're making it about race. This is what the spiritual attacks is about. Race is about power, it's about control, who get a good life, who get raped, who get murdered, or who get sacrificed. These are what these things are about, who gets to do what, when, where. And they want this to stay. In order for heaven to be on earth, this monarchy cannot stand. It cannot stand. It's gonna break. It's gonna shatter, because it's not built on fairness. It's not built on equality. It's not built on nothing that is of the Christ mindset. That's why they said the scripture in the Bible be in this world but not of this world. And when you're not of this world, they can't touch you because you're the Most High's child. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, how many spells they cast. And I did a reading. Yes, I think it was yesterday. It was, and It was one of our enemies saying, "Oh, the reason why I can't, defeat this person is because they eating a lot of leafy green vegetables." Well, I'm not gonna confirm or deny that because that's too much information for them. You get what I'm saying? But just know that these people really don't believe in God, the Most High God. Most of the time, they believe themselves to be God, not in a good way. Like when I say God is Quita, I mean I'm accountable for my actions. I'm accountable for what I do. It just means that I'm accountable. I don't think when these people say God or goddesses, they mean literally you should worship them. And that's not what that's supposed to mean. That's not what that's a true goddess doesn't need to be worshipped. A true God doesn't need to be worshipped. They just don't. um the reason why we worship the most high God is because it's a collective of energies. It's a collective of people sending masters, and we're just showing respect. The words that was used in the Bible and the way that things are now, people take it way out of context, and these people have a God complex, a goddess complex, and they use these terms thinking, oh, there's some kind of powerful being. True power is in love. True power is in sharing, caring for others, and really showing that agape love. And this is the main key factor I keep saying that they're missing. They have love for the wicked things. They have love for people who are wicked. They have love for this monarch that is like that pick and chooses who can be blessed. You know what I mean? That's those are the things they love, but they don't love fairness. They don't love equality. They don't love uh just being just. They don't love it. That's not what they love, because they're greedy. They like power and control. That's why the seven deadly sins are here, and this is what they're participating in. But neither here nor there. This is a covering of people in the UK that's attacking me now. It's a whole. Do you understand? I'm only one person. It's a whole 12. It's over 12 people I saw. They were coming out like of a cave or a mountain somewhere. It was in the daytime, and they went into this cave or mountain, and they was chanting, and they were doing different stuff. They were working on different things. One person was pulling teeth. Somebody was working on the throat chakra. I saw a doll leg being turned around. So these people go in the mountain and or this cave, and they do these different things daily. This is what they're doing. Um, they go learn about it, people from like in databases, and they pull up people birth charts, because you know you have to turn in your birth certificates to the schools and different things like that. So they're looking up your child's information, who your child is. They're infiltrating dreams and stuff. These people work at this daily. Um, these people are highly demonic, and it's crazy because why would you make time to look up an innocent person, you know, a child, you know what I mean? And this information is like freely given around these days in school systems and things of that nature. So we have to go the extra mile to protect ourselves and protect our kids. Um, they will call good evil and evil good. These are the double-minded people. It's like that snake with that split tongue. They talk two ways. It's like that. They can never be direct or stand in their own energy. They always have to be hidden and put away so that no one knows what they're doing. They planning to take over again, how they did in slavery. They're planning to do that again, to enslave us again, because they're losing control. And the only way they can stay in control is we allow this to happen again. Is that we don't pull together and understand and really hone in on these people and what they're doing. It's time for soul tribes, for individuals who know they belong to certain soul tribes to get together and to uh, touch and agree. Y'all know what I mean? Um, because these people been touching and agreeing. These people been doing this for centuries, years in their bloodline. Told you. They planning on enslaving us again. I told you this bloodline of high priests of men did this with slavery from the UK. That's why they don't live in the United States. That's why they call Americans dumb and stupid. A lot of us was ignorant. We're not ignorant no more, but we're using our spirituality against one another at this point, and we should not. we should be using it against this particular bloodline, these particular individuals, anybody that have to sell their soul to another person to pursue an agenda, especially in the music entertainment industry. 9 times out of 10, the agenda is to um, to enslave the masses, to get to cast illusions, and behind the scenes they're doing something different. If you watch the money and watch where the wealth is, you'll know who's in control. It's just that simple. They'll let a few who's relatable be, famous more than a few these days because they don't have they're losing control. But famous, but for they're planning on taking their power back. They're planning on um, uprising against particular people and people of the Christ mindset, and then they're gonna go back to enslaving Black people. It's to create that division, create that. When Satan have that much division and control and power, they know that we're gonna constantly be at war. There will be no peace on earth. So if that is happening, then he's won because he has segregation. He got people crying and all this low vibrational energy, so he can come in and continue to feed off these energies. But if you have people who are happy, laughing, and enjoy it's not sick and really out here living a good life, Satan don't want that. He only want that for his people, and half of the time they're not living a good life because they got to kill babies, drink their blood, and do all this other stuff to appease Satan, to appease the opposer. And this is why I say a lot of people who serve Satan are tricked because who's truly happy? You're not truly happy, even though you're serving him. You say you're happy, but you're truly not. Always miserable. Always got to push yourself down. Always got to be low, like because he's low. So that being said, you guys, I hope this brings some insight to what's going on. It may not seem like that's what's happening, but tap into it, tarot readers, tap into it. Tap into it. You will know what's really going on. Tap into it, Christians, everybody. You don't have to be religious. Child, just tap in. I'm trying to tell y'all this is what's going on. We are at war without knowing that we are at war. I'm out. Peace.